Welcome to the Q.A.C. Team Podcast, your quality assurance consulting team. Quality is our highest priority for your business with one goal, one direction, success. And now here's your host, Charles Luttrell. Good morning, listeners. My guest today is Melissa. Melissa, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I am wonderful.
Great. So go ahead and tell our listeners who you are and what you do.
Okay, good morning, listeners. My name is Melissa Chichester, and I'm the owner and CEO of Toronjil Candles. Um, we have been in business for about 6 years now. We initially started off as a cosmetic line, and with the changes in the world, we decided to add and expand our business to include candles and some skincare products. So we were initially located in Delaware, Wilmington, Delaware, and now we're solely located in Havre de Grace, Maryland. We're currently, our products are actually currently located in 3 locations in the Maryland area. We have Chanel Jewels Beauty Bar in Havre de Grace, Mission Catering in Aberdeen, and Manic on the Main in Bel Air, Maryland. So any
That's
of those
great.
locations, you can actually find our products.
Yeah, that's great. So you've expanded to 3 locations.
Yes.
Love it.
Yes.
Love it. So tell us, why did you decide to be a business owner? What drove you to do this?
I've always wanted to be a business owner. I didn't know what industry I wanted to be in initially. I knew it had to been something with fashion, beauty, skincare, healthy living, and that's why we actually formulated our cosmetic line. And once we did that, and that kind of worked, but then it didn't last as long as I would like because, of course, we had a pandemic and we had to revamp and think of other ways we can reach our audience. And we decided to go with candles and other products we started slowly adding to the line.
hmm Yeah, that was one of my questions that I used to add to my interviews was, how the pandemic changed your business model. But, you had already talked a little bit about that. And, it made you shift from makeup now to doing the candles.
Yes.
So let's talk a little bit about why did you choose your industry?
I think initially I always loved candles and the
Mhm.
house smelling a certain way. And, you walk past somebody and that scent lingered with you for a minute. I'm like, oh my God, that is so amazing. Then my mom ended up passing away. And my mom was the most wonderful, happy person. No matter what she was going through, her day was always beautiful.
Mhm.
And I always said, like, how can I embrace that feeling? And how can I allow other people to understand that when your day isn't going well, you
Right.
can
Right.
still like find the beauty in life, even
Mhm.
when everything isn't beautiful. And I said, what better way to put it out there than a candle?
Right. So mom's a big inspiration.
She's a huge inspiration.
Oh, that's great. So sorry to hear you lost your mom, but it's good that you're carrying on something that, inspires you to do something in her memory as well.
Yes. And that
Yeah.
was another thing too, is like, how would I carry on her memory? Um, because she was a big pillar in our life, in our family. And
Yeah.
everybody played their role from my grandmother all the way down. So there's always the head of our family are all women. So watching them in the professional world, I went into corporate America, wonderful. And I took a lot of those skill sets that I,
hmm
from working in corporate America, and I'm able to, you know, look at business in a different way, especially
Right.
going from corporate to a small business. And then while working for a small business gave me the opportunity to develop my industry and my brand.
Right. And what a big change it is, right? Because we both came from corporate America, and it's definitely a different challenge on both sides.
Yes, you do have a better understanding as to the advantages of being a corporate and then the advantages of being a small business owner.
Yeah. Right. So let's talk about your products a little bit. Let's talk about what you offer, how they're made. Give us some insight on how you do things.
Okay, so
This is a great story. I love this.
everything is literally handmade by me, only me. We started off with candles, of course. We have wreath diffusers. We had a line initially called Dry Gin that was created for men, but the women bought it more. um, we have different scents of candles, and the candles are, we have our more popular scents, and then every season we come out with a Christmas morning. Um, and those kind of things to invoke that holiday season, fall scents,
Hmm.
Caribbean scents. And then in the midst of it, we said, hey, what would we do if we had a car and we wanted to carry that scent over to our car? Those scents from those candles can be recreated in a what we call a car vent clip. So it is a small version of a diffuser that you would have in your home, and it clips to the vent of your car, and literally drive around and have that same scent carry over.
Right.
All of our scents are interchangeable. So if it's in a candle, it can become a diffuser scent, it can become a car vent scent. Um, we can't put everything into a skincare product because all of those oils and essential oils cannot be used on the skin, so we're very careful with those. But we
Hmm.
do offer skincare products. We have a whip soap, we have a body butter, we have a skincare soap where it's solely for the skin, for your face, specifically for women. We have acne scars. We may have discoloration in certain areas. So we have a charcoal and coffee soap. We have a Himalayan soap, and we have a sugar scrub. This season, we actually came up with a massage candle. And I absolutely love it because we, at one point, were making a massage oil and a candle separate. Now we decided to combine it, and now you have the two for one.
And that's the one I cannot wait to try. I want that massage candle. I want to relax and smell that candle.
Yes.
So
So
next, yeah. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
so the next thing we offer in our with our services, we offer what we call a corporate package. And it's not necessarily for corporations, but we call it a corporate package because you get everything in it.
Right.
You can customize it. You can decide it's a anniversary and you want to put that, make that anniversary gift very special for those individuals or that
Hmm.
couple. And you can put, some a special message in there. And
Right.
we do all of that ourselves. We customize it. We ask you questions for, and then you don't have to come back and, you can reach out to us and say, hey, we want to do this, make this an annual thing with every year, whatever is new in your line. We want you to create a box for that husband and wife. And it could be two separate boxes. It does not have to be one. We put the greeting card in there, and everything comes in that box. And when I say it's a wonderful experience, it is a wonderful experience to be able to do that.
Yes, and I wanted to add to that. I want to thank you for letting me be a part of that experience. The box you gave me, um, the when I came to your location and you broke down the entire experience for me. The box was elegant, very well laid out. The candles, the one I'm starting now is the pumpkin spice. I think that's the
Yes.
one. That's the one. And I have to tell you, it smells amazing. And for the past couple of days, when I leave my house and come back in, as soon as I walk in, it hits me. It's a great smell. It's not overpowering. It's a wonderful smell. And when I burn it and start it up again, it is fantastic.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. And I thank you for letting me be a part of that. Um, the question that I have is, are all of these candles and products safe for everyone? Is there anybody that should, do we have to be concerned about um, skin and oils for and smells for specific people?
No, we take precautions in what
Mhm.
we'll use, in what scents I choose, in what scents I mix. Um, some of the scents that you use in candles you cannot use in a skincare product, so we're very
Mhm.
careful with that.
Gotcha.
All of our products are 100% safe.
Hmm.
We make soy candles, and then we just recently started doing beeswax candles because some of the medications and health issues out there, soy candle can still be too much for the
Gotcha.
consumer. So,
Hmm.
taking that into consideration, we experimented to see how well the beeswax candle will burn.
Hmm.
um the smell given off in the beeswax candle, can it still handle the fragrance and still carry it through the space and still give you the same feel as the soy wax candles? And it does. So that is the wonderful thing that I was able to do my research on and realize, if you are a cancer patient or a cancer survivor, you may not still be able to breathe in some of the chemicals, because
Hmm.
it's still a wax. Everything is still formulated to last and to do what it's supposed to do. So we're able to bring in now that beeswax candles to really make it available to everybody. Now everybody can use all of the candles and still have the same experience.
Gotcha. And that's important, right? Because we want to be able to market these to everybody so anybody can experience, what type of candle that you produce.
Yes.
Yeah. So you mentioned the boxes, you mentioned seasonal. What are there any types of fragrances that you carry year round, or are there certain ones that you only offer at a certain time? Are there specials on like is there a certain time of year that you're only going to get this candle, or do you have everything that's available? Tell us a little bit about the product line of what's available and when it'll be
Okay.
available.
So the more popular items like the wreath diffusers, those are available all year round.
Awesome.
Dry gin is always available. The only scents that are seasonal for us are the mocha, the peppermint mocha, the Christmas morning is seasonal, and then the coffee candle is pretty much seasonal for us. In
Gotcha.
the summertime, we have more like wagwan. And if you're a foreigner and Jamaican, you know that means what's up.
Mhm.
And we carry that now in a candle, not only in a diffuser and a carvent clip. So the Caribbean island, spring, summer scent, those are all year round.
Yeah. And to our listeners, that coffee candle smells like a cup of coffee. It is amazing.
Yes.
I do have to tell you, it smells really, really good. I really like it.
Yes.
So, so moving on a little bit here. So, what are some of the challenges that you faced starting this business?
I want to say it was very challenging because, for me at least, because um, finding your audience, because candles, everybody loves smell goods, and finding that audience without overspending. And
Yeah.
unfortunately, I overspend trying to do a lot of the advertising
Hmm.
and getting myself out there and finding the right event. Because not all events, even though they're available to you, especially the wonderful pop up shops that are very popular now, you
Hmm.
sometimes go to certain events and you're not getting the sale. So then you have to rethink, what can I do to really get myself out there? And for me, is making myself versatile.
Yeah.
Making my boxes where, you can have a Christmas club and purchase X amount of vaulted candles, and now every person's birthday that comes up in your corporate office, you can say, hey, I don't even have to think about this. I ordered X amount, I can now give it to everybody in the office.
Hmm.
Making our boxes available. Now we just added a robe line to our boxes just to kind of give it the grown adult feel.
Uh-huh.
We want to capture everybody, but we want everybody to still feel special. So with doing that, we have to consider what we can do to really attract that different market. And adding
Right.
our robe line is absolutely an amazing way to really elevate our brand.
Right. And the one thing I want to add too is, anybody can sell a candle. You have tons of candles everywhere. But I think what's important, right, for listeners to know is the experience, right? You
Yes,
want to visit, you want to feel it, you want to smell it, you want to see it, you want to talk about these candles, because you can buy a candle online, but you're not going to know what it smells like, right?
exactly. So if you've never, and I do have a website, But if you've never purchased one of my candles, it's kind of hard to use the website, as the initial introduction to our brand. So you kind
Hmm.
of want to go visit one of our three locations and
Right.
smell it, touch it, really have that experience. And then you're like, you really get to understand like, oh my gosh. Um because it really does give you, even for me being the person that make it, I'm still always surprised when a
And like I
product
was.
actually starts and I'm smelling, I'm like, oh my God, that really smells good. We've even considered doing like a recycling program, which later on we'll probably fine tune it a little bit, where people can actually turn in their jars.
Hmm.
We do offer it with our carvent clips. If you send back your carvent clip, you get it half the price.
Oh wow,
So it's currently $7. If you send it back to us, you get it for $3.50.
that's very cool. Very cool. So, what are some of the expectations for your business in the next year or two? What are you expecting to accomplish and have going for yourself?
For the next year or two, I'm actually looking to brand myself even further. Starting off with the robe line, visiting different states and seeing the needs and what's there, and really start to get ourselves out there. I really would love to become that household name. I
Hmm.
would really love for people to know and hear my story. It's not, and I don't tell the story of my mom it to be like in a sad place. I really want people to really understand by smelling this candle, you really get to understand like this woman was a really happy woman. I don't know
Yeah.
her story. I don't know what, caused her to pass, but wow, she really loved life. And that's the energy and the feeling I would love to give. I'd
Yeah.
love to collab with more businesses
Hmm.
and offer our white labeling service. So,
Yeah.
with our white labeling service, we would offer the opportunity for businesses that don't have the time and want to customize something for themselves in their location. Prime example, if you have a hair salon and you want to give your clients a gift or personalize it solely for your hair salon, you have a
Hmm.
scent, you come to our location, you smell one of our candles, you say, hey, I would like this, but I want my logo on there. You can absolutely do that. We do offer that as form of our corporate and white labeling process.
Right.
So
That's
that's
very cool.
ultimately what we would like to do, is to really make ourselves available and let people know that we're not just looking for ourselves, but we're looking to help you as well.
Right.
Personalize your business. The real estate agents, you're doing staging. You want the home to have a different smell or a different feel. Absolutely reach out to us. You may not be able to burn a candle, but you have the option of using our diffusers in
Hmm.
this space.
Yeah.
Like I said, we can absolutely fit the need and satisfy the need of everybody that's out there as much as
Hmm.
we can. So we're not just one dimensional. We're interchangeable.
Yeah. Absolutely. And I think that's an important thing. Is, as I've said it several times, in the interview, is it's about the personal experience. As I found out, I'm a guy. Yeah, I like candles. Yeah, I like Scentsy. Blah blah blah. But when I made the visit, talked to you, and you went through your product line, I have a whole different outlook on the candle industry now.
Yes.
It blew
Yes.
me away. I just couldn't believe how you made me feel comfortable. You really understand your product line. You understand what goes into making these, and it's. I think it's a great line. You have a great product line.
Thank you. Thank you. And that's what I want everybody to know, that you can really enjoy candles. Also at some point we would love honestly to have a mobile location where you can do date nights, or bridesmaids can get on the truck and have a whole brunch and make candles and have an experience and have some mimosas and really make it a beautiful line where you can absolutely enjoy. That is our ultimate goal.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. You come to people again. It's about the experience.
It's
You're
about the experience, and it's a
right.
wonderful experience. And I'm not saying it, but like I said, because I'm the manufacturer, I say it because I have the passion and I
Right.
can give you that experience. And then I can
Yes.
make that experience very personal for you. So it's
Yes.
not just what I want, it's how what needs can I satisfy for you?
Yeah. And I will tell the listeners, again, my experience was a 10 out of 10. You know, from the time you introduced yourself to me, I walked in, you explained the product, you looked at what I may like, and then the samples you gave me were just right up something that I needed and wanted to smell. It was great.
Thank you.
Yeah. So how
Spas and everybody can join our team.
yeah, right. So how do we find you? How do we contact you? What are the best ways?
Okay, so the best way, you can email me at Melissa_Chichester at yahoo.com, sales at thronjilcandles.com. You can call me at 973-687-6940. And we can actually, if you're looking to personalize anything, you can meet at Chanel Beauty Bar, schedule an appointment with me. We go through what you're looking for, bridal events, wholesaling. We offer all of that. And we kind of get your process going.
Awesome. And your website, right? Toronjil.candlebeautyessentials.com.
Yes.
Okay. I will put that link in the show notes for everybody so they can just click on your website and experience everything from there.
Yes.
Is that okay?
Yes. Right now, our website is under construction. We have to upload our new scents. And so if you actually go on there, it should be up by next week.
Oh, okay. That's great. It's no problem. And Instagram, right?
Yes, I am located at Thorngel_Candle Essentials on Instagram.
And that's at
Oh,
TORONJIL _candle essentials.
yes.
Yep. Just to make sure we make the spelling so people can understand much better. Awesome.
Yes.
And one last thing, would you like to offer a discount to our listeners?
Yes, right now at Chanel Beauty Bar, we are offering a $90 bundle. In that bundle, you get three of the Thorngel products, which is a hand soap, a body butter, and then one of our seasonal candles. And she's offering in her bundle a short full set or a medium full set with design are optional. So
Mhm.
if you're in the Havre de Grace area, you can go down to Chanel Beauty Bar. Like I said, it's a $90 bundle. You can't beat it. Also, if you're on her Instagram, you can also book with her on her Instagram at nails at Nelly Nails. So you can actually reach out to her and book. But if you're in the area and you're just looking to get a candle, absolutely reach out to her. Mission Catering in Aberdeen and in Bel Air at Manic on the Main. So those are the
Mhm.
locations. If you're in those areas, you can absolutely go there and obtain one of our products too.
That's great. And what's the address in Haverty Grace? That's your main location,
Our
right?
main location is 409 North Union Avenue in Havre de Grace,
Haverty Grace, Maryland.
Maryland.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much, Melissa. And in
Thank
closing here, do you
you.
have anything you want to add and want to finish up with here?
Yes, I want to say thank you very much for allowing me the opportunity to speak about my business and to really get myself out there. And I hope to see some of you listeners come by and have the experience that Charles spoke about and let me know your thoughts.
Absolutely. Melissa, thanks again for coming on. I really appreciate it. It's been a wonderful experience.
Thank
And
you.
I can't wait to come in and do another experience and help promote your products more.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Same here.
You're very welcome. Thank you so much.
You're
Um,
welcome.
thanks again, Melissa, and have a great rest of your day.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Take care. You've been listening to the Q.A.C. Team podcast with your host, Charles Luttrell. Connect with us on the web at qacteam.com, Facebook and Instagram at qac.team. Thanks for listening.